I have a Temu haul. Let's get started. I'm Tammy with TNT Grace and Grit, and I hope you are all doing fabulous. It is a Monday here in Tillville. I'm not sure what day of the week you'll be seeing this, but I have a small Temu haul with this crazy looking hair. So it's a short one, and then the items in it will be going into other things that I'll be using for other videos. Let me get it open. Looking for scissors, but I think I can rip it open. Well, for the price, and I'll put prices up here somewhere. I guess you get what you pay for, right? You get what you pay for. They are very, very thin, and that's fine. I have stickers out the wazoo that I can add on them, so they'll work. Like I said, I didn't pay much for them, so I said, I'll add the price up there, but I think they're pretty. I wanted to get some that weren't blue or green or whatever, that were basic, that I could wear, anything with, so they'll work for now. I had to get some more glue. This is my favorite glue from Temu. It comes in these little bottles. And again, I'll add the prices up on the screen. But this is what works for me. No other glue works for me to hold my nails on. So, another pack of nails. These are very pointy. Didn't realize they were that pointy. But I love them. Heck, I'll wear them. It's kind of hard to see. There's like a glare. Is that better? When I do put them on, I'll do a picture of them. They're very pretty. Sorry about the glare. I don't know how to stop it. Hif art nail. You got me. You got me. I don't know. Let's see. Do I have any? So I did a live yesterday on Sunday. Please go make sure you check out that live. It says friend tells her story. Might even say Nay tells her story, but a friend of mine told her story of how someone tried to get into her apartment, and thank God she had a ball bat there to beat his foot or whatever and get him out the door. Called the police and found out that he had been trying to get in everybody's apartments in that area. So scary, scary, scary times. After that, when we were on our way home, Kay, my niece from Kay's Real Time and Hoes, sent me a clip from our Ronnieville area that we live in, where someone had to break into some homes in the area. So I don't get it, people. Get an honest job. Come on. I mean, I don't understand it. I really don't. But there's several layers they'll have to go through on our property to get through. So come on down if you really want to try. I feel like Charlie Daniels and the Devil Went Down, Georgia. Come on down, or come on back. All right, next is a ferro rod, and I just recorded a video on my fire starter items kit, so make sure you check that out. Not sure which order these videos will be coming out, but I'll usually try to always put them all in one playlist, preparedness, so you can always catch that. But this ferro rod is all one piece, and of course can't show you how it works on camera because I'm inside my home and I don't want to catch my home on fire. But I like how it's connected. So I'm doing the top. I am not real sure how this works. Johnny would be watching this laughing at me. This unscrews too? Why? I'm not sure. But I'm screwing it back on. I'm probably messing this all up. Does this go in here? So I'm assuming that this is the part that you strike down. I don't want to hit it because I don't want sparks to fly. And this is how you start your fire. I will do a short on this because I'm going to ask Johnny more about it. And we'll try it out outside. I'll do a short on it. But what I do like about it, like I said, is that it is all connected. And you get this string and 3 little O-rings. Where's the camera? There's O-rings in there, string. You know what? We have instructions. Let me see, where's glasses? Alright, unscrew the striker and the rod. Flip the rod holder around and screw back into handle. I don't know. Here's the pictures. And do I feel embarrassed or ashamed that I don't know this? No, because I don't confess or profess or whatever to know everything. I sure don't. I'm still learning just like everyone else. So, but I'm going to put this back together. It's all back in the bag. And have Mr. Johnny school us all on that. I don't have any idea. Alright, got 2 more items. This was for my newest grandson, whose birthday, he will be a year old on June 4th, which is 4 days prior to my birthday, where I'll be 61. And it's funny because I've been telling everybody, I'm 61, I'm 60. I'm not 61 yet. And I do that every year. Every year I'll go ahead and say my birthday, I'm 59, I'm 60, I'm 61, and I'm not until June. Come on. But anyway, I'm going to take it out. But he lives in Alabama. We're hoping to be able to get them up here in June to have his first birthday with his Kentucky family. But this has a giraffe on it. Oh man, with such, there we go, you can kind of see it. And it says, and I have to have glasses on because, you know, I'm 61 almost and I'm blind. It says, wow, what does it say? You know what? I can't read it. I remember I will pop up, because I don't know if you'll be able to see it in here or not. Nah. Alright, I'll pop off. I'll pop up a picture, a teeny picture of it up in the corner of all the prices of everything. Now, this next item is what I've been waiting for. I have, as you know, if you've watched my channel, I have bug out bags for me. We're redoing Johnny's. And so I have one for me. He has one. We're redoing it. One for Grizzly and Stinker together. And then I have one for Josie, my bearded dragon. Oh, and Grizzly and Stinker are our dogs. Grizzly is a Great Pyrenees German Shepherd 50-50 mix. And he's about 100 pounds. He's black with white toes. And he has an angel on his chest. And he is one of the best things that ever happened to me. Stinker is our little mini Aussie. She's a sweetheart. She's supposed to be Johnny's dog. And she loves everybody. She is a sweetheart. She absolutely just loves everybody. But she has learned, since I am home all the time, and that Grizzly's always with me, so she's always with me. So she knows that she is supposed to be a protector of me. She weighs 30 pounds, soaking wet, maybe. She's heavy when she's sleeping, I can tell you that. And she always wants to lay by someone. So whoever is close to her, she wants to be by them. If I'm available, she wants to be on me, with me, beside me, constantly. She is Grizzly's little protege as far as security outside. His hearing in his old age has gotten kind of bad. Now, he can hear what he wants to hear. He'll hear it inside the house, and he'll hear those coyotes. And maybe because it's a high-pitched, shrill noise. And if I say, go for a ride, or do you want a treat? He hears those things. Or if I say, Daddy's home, he hears. And he's also Great Pyrenees, and Great Pyrenees are known. They are known to ignore the heck out of you. Unless you say things like, treat, go for a ride, Daddy's home, blah, blah, blah. They're known for it. And they'll just sit there and just look off and like, and you could be screaming and they're like, whatever. He's good at it. But he's a very good protector. Anyway, got off on that tangent. But Stinker will bark first, even in the dark. Her eyes are better. Her hearing's probably a little better because she's only 2. And so she'll bark and growl and whatever. And then so he'll look and see if he sees anything. If she takes off, she'll take off only a certain... Now she'll run off a fox. A fox could pick her up and take her off in a heartbeat, but she'll run them off. And she loves chasing rabbits. Now those rabbits, they're pesky. Those rabbits now, they're kind of sketchy little animal. Yeah, she's got to keep them away from us. Now they are when it comes to my garden and my flowers. But anyway, so she'll take off running and then she'll stop, and then Grizzly's, he's on the rest of it. He'll take off and he's like, okay, I got this little one, pat her on the head, go back to the porch. So she'll come back. And then he goes off and does the boof, woof, 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 whatever. He does the big stuff, but she handles his light work, and he lets her. So, but anyway, this bag, the bag that I got for Josie, and I wish I had it here, but I can't remember if I showed it before or not. But it's a longer bag, and it's mesh. It's like a cat carrier, basically. So it's mesh on both ends and all the way across the top. Then, of course, the bottom's filled in. It's got a harder piece of, like probably cardboard that's covered in plastic. So I have that. It's got a great handle on it. It's got a tiny little pocket in the front that I can put her leash in. But that's it. There's no, like, side pockets to put. So I've had to put... She is, from the tip of her tail to the tip of her nose, she is about 18 inches long. And that's what I had in my mind when I ordered this. But then I got to thinking, she doesn't, if we're grabbing her up in a hurry in a carrier to go somewhere, she don't need all that room. She's probably going to be better off to have her tail wrapped around her in a smaller area where she feels more at ease. Excuse me. More ease. And I don't know. I would say that she would. Like a baby, you wrap them up tight, they feel more comfortable, more secure. Man, all that to say, I ordered this. I've been watching this for a while because they are pretty daggone expensive. So let me see. dropped something. Let me see if I can get this together and see if it's smaller. It is, but big, whoops, sorry. Big enough to do what I need it to do. Okay, so this is the side. It has a plastic window. So let me get that zipped up. I'll pop up a picture somewhere along the way of Josie, me holding Josie, so you can see her. She was the animal, my mental therapy animal after my mom and brother died that I didn't know I needed, if that makes sense. She is so, I was terrified to get her. I've always wanted an iguana, but I've always been afraid to actually get them because I didn't know if I'd actually be able to keep them warm, take care of them, feed them correctly, keep them alive, you know, because I'd never had one. I'd been around many, but I'd never had my own. All right, I'm having issues getting this zipped up here. Here we go. All right, so there's straps galore. Alright, so then this that I dropped goes in the bottom of it, so let me, I know you can't see me very well, I don't think I can move it back much more. I'm definitely going to have to put some wax, or chapstick or something on these zippers. Alright, so here's the kit, or the whatever, the holder. So this goes inside. I will probably have to turn this over because of her nails to this side, because her nails will, it is kind of a velvety, and her nails will get caught in that, so I will put it on this side for her. Plus it's easier to clean up. Now, that is perfect size. She has a mesh side here, a mesh side here to get air. This side is plastic. She has the 3 holes here at the bottom, but I can still put worms in there, or little pieces of carrots or whatever, bananas for her to eat. I'm going to zip it up because I want to show you what else. I will put the dimensions on the screen. It might be on the bag. Let me see before I finish this out. Let me see here. No. Does not have the dimensions on the bag. Which is fine. So, I like it. It's heavy until I get her in there. But it's gonna hold her. Now on the side, it has a pocket. She has to stay warm. So I have a USB heating pad. That USB heating pad can go inside here, come through one of these hoses, come around to this side pocket and plug into the power bank. And I always have 2 power banks for her kit. It also has, this unzips all the way around, so you can let them walk out on their own without having to open up this whole side right here. Well, come on. And if nothing else, So you have your handle at the top, and it's full in the back. I have little lights that I hang up in there. Let me see if I got one right here charging. Sorry if I hit the camera. These are not the UV lights that they have to have, but in an emergency, any light is going to help. It's not going to give her heat, but it's light that I can hang in there, and it's USB. You can use the USB light as long as you have juice going to these are going to burn. So if we happen to be somewhere like in a gymnasium or at a church or somewhere, and we're taking refuge away from a storm or from whatever is going on, the zombies are coming to eat our brains. They wouldn't get much out of here, but anyway. If you have electricity, you plug in your charging block, and you'll always have light. And as long as she has heat, and she has food, and she has some kind of light, for even if it's a few days, she is going to be fine. Heat, food, and water are the main things that she needs. I also have a hot water bottle that, especially when I know, my goodness, especially when I know that a storm is coming, and if it's getting close to us and there's any chance that the electricity are going to go out, even because of a branch falling off on a electric pole or whatever, then I will go ahead and fill that hot water bottle up with as much hot water as I can get in it, seal it. It has a very fluffy cover that goes over it, and I just keep that bottle warm and covered up in a towel just in case. So I have that to keep her warm. I have her USB heating pad that keeps her warm. We have these lights for her, which overnight she doesn't need any kind of light, so if it's nighttime, okay, well, she's fine. During the days, whenever she needs the lights, because you want their circadian rhythm has to be the same as yours. The thing with this, mine is not that, because I usually am up overnight and sleep during the day. Because I'm a Dracula, I don't know. So, it also came with 3 different sizes of vest to put on. Now, she is a big girl, so, and I already have a leash. This leash is nothing to write home about. It is, that's like shoestring. So you get 3 leashes, or 3 harnesses for their little arms to go through. I have a friend that has a smaller bearded dragon. I'm going to give them. I am praying that this will even work on her. I think it will. She's about 7-8 years old, and she's a big girl. She likes to eat. So this is going to be the size for her. And like I said, I already have a leash. So this will be the one for her, and then I will give this to my friend for her smaller bearded dragon to grow into. I did not pay a lot for this. Like I said, they are expensive, but I've been watching for them to go on sale, and I put it in my cart finally and just left it in my cart. And when I did that, then they gave me a deal on it, and don't ask me what it is right now because I don't know. But I'll pop that price up here somewhere. Alright, that is my haul, and I'm very, very, very happy with this. Very pleased with this. And I feel like it would be in a smaller environment with her heating pad or her hot water bottle to keep her warm to get where we're going. Covered up. And I have a bivy. It's a bivy. It's an emergency sleeping bag. And I can put all of her down that bag into that bag and leave just enough open for her to get oxygen in. It's going to keep her heat in. It's going to keep her from seeing things and being scared, because bearded dragons, believe it or not, are very, very aware of their surroundings. They love to watch TV. They love to watch people. They love dogs. They love children. They're nosy. They are so nosy. And that's why her name is Nosy Josie. But she's very nosy. And if you go off to the side where she can't see you, she'll move on. She has an extremely large aquarium that she is in. And she'll go around like she's trying to peek around the corner of it. But we have each side and the back covered and insulated to keep her heat inside all the time, because they've got to stay at a certain temperature all the time. So, but in the front's completely open and the top's completely open with the wire mesh, and that's where we have her heat going on her and her main light going down on her. And that's, one side is heated, the other side it is cooler, because they gotta have two sides for that. So, information on my bear dragon. They are beautiful, wonderful, sweet creatures to have. That being said, you can get a bad one, just like you can get a bad dog, a bad cat, bad anything, but it's rare. They're very sweet, and I love to just put her up next to my neck. She nuzzles up. She is just a sweetheart, and I fell asleep in the chair with her before. I fell asleep with her in my bed before. You got to be careful what you fed them in 24 to 48 hours prior to that, because if you fed them any greens, they're going to poop on you. But that being said, they usually don't, unless you force feed them that, like give them a greens, or put them in water. If you put them in water, just like that, them dragons are going to let it go. So if they're having problems and you think it's been several days they haven't had it to do, put them in the water. So let it go. All right. Since we've had our poop talk, I'll let you go now. So, do you have bug out bags or security bags? Whatever you want to call them, emergency bags for your animals in case you need to run. So I'll let you go. That's my little haul. I love you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you from the bottom of my little pea picking heart. Remember to always be beautiful. Bye for now. Peace out for Johnny.